Hi there! Have you ever dreamed about having your or starting your own YouTube channel, even though you are not a native speaker like myself? I'm pretty sure if you ever considered to have a YouTube channel, you had such a lot of fears and doubts that actually stopped you of doing the next step. And it's very common, so I feel you, I know your pain, and therefore I came with 7 ideas or 7 doubts or reasons that's stopping you right now to start your own channel. And I know it because I have my first YouTube channel. There I'm talking about life in Germany as an immigrant. So I overcame all the fears and doubts 2 years ago and started my own channel, and now I'm doing it the same way in my new journey of English speaking YouTube channel. So I just want to share my thoughts, my experience, and I'm pretty sure some of them would be reflected on your side, and maybe this will cause you to think maybe why not? Maybe not to start your own channel and share something and bring some value to other people. And first thing first, for all the non-native speakers, everyone will understand me in that case. If you are not a native speaker, you always hesitant about you are not speaking perfectly or not all the time speaking perfectly. And indeed it is so, even though native speakers don't speak perfectly all the time. You know, when I started my Russian YouTube channel, I've practiced several times and there was recorded several videos that I've never published publicly, because there was even the camera setup where I just put it on and start talking about some topics without makeup, without any setup around me, but just the recording. Because if I'm not pressing the record button, it would be like I'm not really practicing. That's why I decided to record it and listen how I'm talking, how much s and ms I'm doing. But to be honest, after some time it's just erasing by itself, because it's kind of practicing. When you do the same things a lot of times, you become better, because the mastery is not that one is born with. It's something where you need to practice in order to get your mastery. That's why I promise you, you won't speak perfect even though you are native or non-native speakers, and it's like words to myself, but it's totally fine. If people understand you, it's the main thing. So if you hesitant to start your YouTube channel only because you are afraid to say something dummy, come on, you can just always cut it. Another very common and popular doubt about starting your YouTube channel is thinking, what if my channel won't grow and all the time I spend and I invest into that would be just wasted? But I assume you probably have heard about the quote from John Lennon, who said, like, if you are spending some time with a pleasure, this time doesn't count as a wasted. The same is here, even though you may be not really having a lot of pleasure at the very beginning of really like filming, scripting, post-production, marketing, posting all your content. At the very beginning it's a bit complicated, you don't know where to go, where to start with, but after some time you really get used to that, and then you hit that bar where you somehow know how this YouTube factory is working on, and you start getting a lot of courage to continue. That's why it's like a talk with myself on another side of the screen, like saying to myself that I need to start my second channel just because I would have a lot of fun once the fear would be overcome. So that's why don't think it would be wasted. Even though your channel won't grow, you would develop some kind of soft or hard skills that would be very practical and useful in your other fields of your life. For example, public speaking would be a really great option for you, or a great skill for you if you are thinking and considering yourself having a big future professionally, for example. So that's why don't consider it as a wasting of your time, but just consider it as a huge learning curve where you would grow a lot. Another popular question that everyone at the very beginning of starting YouTube journey asking oneself. I have no clue what is my topic, what I would be talking about, and where I feel in myself as a professional or an expert to talk about, because many people around us are having imposter syndrome, and that's causing a lot of doubts on our side, and that's why many people who are super professionals and can really bring a lot of value through their content creation, they can't overcome this syndrome and start talking publicly and sharing their experiences. So believe me, again, I'm talking from my experience of having already one channel. By the way, I'm hitting 5K right now of subscribers, and it's really bringing a lot of fun for me. So that's why I know how to grow your channel from scratch and how to develop yourself through the developing of your channel. And at the very beginning I really didn't know where I wanted to go. That's why there is kind of trick. I would share my scenario how I do this right now, really start anticipating my English YouTube channel. I started with this research, so I basically started writing all the topics that people are interested about. Like somehow my colleagues are asking similar questions, or my friends are asking similar questions to me, or my family members are asking the same questions to me, or thinking about what kind of topic I can endlessly talk. And herewith I came up with idea because I know that I can talk forever about YouTube and algorithms and marketing and all the stuff that is around the topic of being a blogger. That's why I decided, come on, let me share my experience, and maybe there are some people around who wants to know how I went through this journey, how I'm going through this journey, and they would take something from this journey and start their own. So that's why if you do such a brainstorming ideas, you would definitely come up with several topics. I recommend you to do this either by yourself or with someone who is close to you, who knows you a lot, who can really give you some ideas where you are professional or seems to be a professional, and also write them down. And once you have at least 10 different topics or questions that you hear pretty often, then scan them and think where you really want to talk about, and start recording videos on that specific questions, and then you would see if they are resonating with you, just go on. If not, redo the things again, the analytical stuff, and try to find another topic where you think you can talk endlessly, and start recording for sure. Even though you would never publish these videos, start recording several of them when you feel like it, just to start training, because without training, without recording, nothing is matter. So at the beginning of my YouTube journey, I just recorded several videos, never published them, without any makeup, without any light setup, without any mic setup. I just put my camera on, press the record button, and start talking on some topics. That helped me a lot to figure out where I need some pre-scripted stuff, where I can go spontaneously and talk about something. So the practice will give you a lot. So that's why I just find out 3 to 5 topics and start recording them and see if it's really resonating with you, or you need to search for another topic to talk about. Another doubt or fear that is in my list today, it would be so embarrassing to see people watch me on the screen and see I'm failing, on saying something wrong, on doing something wrong. That doesn't matter. At the beginning, I've never shared any of my YouTube videos with anyone I know, except my really close people, close family members and friends. Only with them I was brave enough to share something and hear their honest feedback. But you shouldn't promote your videos if you don't feel yourself comfort. Just take around 10 to 20 videos for yourself to find your own voice and to see if it's really something that you want to continue with, or it was just a matter of trying and understanding that it's not your way. So just imagine how many videos are uploaded every single day on YouTube. So if you won't promote your videos on your social media, no one would know that you are just started your YouTube journey, and you can start sharing this experience and this content that you are creating on YouTube once you feel yourself comfort and once you want to really find some more feedback out of your surrounded people. So that's why don't feel ashamed, don't feel embarrassed, just go on, and it's your experience. Another comment that is pretty often occurs into any activities: it's too late to start with. It's too late to start your TikTok channel, or it's too late to start your Instagram channel, it's too late to start your YouTube channel. But it's a matter of practicing. Even though any of this platform would be dead after 1 year or 2, you would have such a lot of practice of creating the video content. So, and if you have created that, and even if the platform is out and there is another alternative platform appears, you can just re-upload everything there and have already not starting with scratch. If it's really resonating with you and you have a lot of content to share, you can switch your content from one platform to another if it's needed. So that's why don't consider yourself as being too late on YouTube. And another point here, like if it's too late for YouTube, you think of many accounts, many channels have been created already, and you just don't have anything left to talk about, anything new to describe. Just remember that world is changing every year, and for example, no one was talking about NFT 5 years ago, right? But right now we have so much content on YouTube talking just dedicated to this specific topic. So it's the same on different branches. Like you don't know what will come up with, will happen in the world after 2 years, for example. Maybe there would be something that would be reflected on your life, and you would be eager to share this new experience with big audience. So that's why I don't think of like it's too late, nothing to add. There is always something to be said, there is always something to be unique about your own path, and that's why I take it as the unfair advantage for yourself and share it with the big audience. Right now I'm also considering myself with another doubt or reason to reject the idea of having the YouTube channel. It's the condition of being full-time employee and having part-time journey at YouTube. I understand that it's practically it's complicated at some time. That's why I'm actually moving this idea towards autumn and winter, when I usually stay at home most of the time. I mean, after work I'm not so much often going outside. Maybe weekends are more active, but after work I really have some time to chill at home, and having my post-production process being made, it's not a big thing for me. For example, if I would start my journey at the summertime, it's a bit complicated because I'm really like hesitant. Shall I go somewhere out, or should I stay at home and spend 6 hours on recording and post-producing any video? So that's why I would say that if it's really interesting for you and you have some free time at the weekend, just don't go hard, don't dedicate the whole Sunday or Saturday for this small thing like a blog. Take it easy, split some tasks into several chunks, and then start processing them one by one, because in any program management or project management you always need to divide the big task into small things in order to achieve your goals. So act the same in YouTube journey and just do some specific stuff all over the week. For example, you can always record some video during the weekend. You can split some post-production work into different tasks during the week, and then decide when you want to publish this video and make it public. And the last thing I want to highlight here in this video is about the equipment. Many people think that in order to start your YouTube channel you really need to go decent, you need to purchase the expensive gear, you need to have all the stuff, sound, video, all the things that just can be imagined needs to be in your room in order to have really decent YouTube content. But believe me, my first YouTube channel was started just from the Android device. So I basically and I purchased a small mic that cost around 18 or 8 euro on Amazon, so it wasn't expensive. I just set that up and was seeing how it's going on, and after some time I just grew up into feeling myself super comfort. I have my camera right now, the big one, the professional one of course, but I still recording a lot of videos with my smartphones, especially iOS devices, of course, giving you a really nice picture, and I use always the highest resolution possible in order to have it combined with the videos from my professional camera. So that's why don't go crazy with the equipment, and basically I would just recommend you not to buy anything extra except maybe mic, just to start, because just consider yourself, you might really be not interested in that after recording like 10 to 5 to 15 or 20 videos. So that's why just start from something that you have right now, and then consider yourself like purchasing one piece at the time and upgrading your gears in order to improve your picture. So that's it. I shared with you all the fears and doubts and hesitation that I had recently about start recording some more videos for my English speaking YouTube channel. I have my experience with Russian channel, but it's something different. I'm really eager to learn how the another side of YouTube is working, and start sharing some experience about my YouTube journey with you. So I hope it was helpful for you. Just hit the subscribe button and like if you really like it, so I would have it as a feedback, and share this video if you find it helpful with someone who would be interested in the same topic. So thanks a lot for being here. I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.